Hello again. I'm David R. Lewis. Welcome to Theater of the Mind. This presentation takes us back to my novel, Incidents Among the Savages. Our hero, Nathaniel Horne, now known as Walks in Snow, has been among the people for some time. He is in his lodge preparing to attend a celebration and is examining a medicine bag he has just been given. Upon opening the sack, I found what appeared to be a bit of buffalo hair, a bear claw, a tooth from a mountain lion, the talon of an eagle or hawk, some bits of herbs, a small piece of antler, and other scraps of things. Replacing the contents, I hung the bag around my neck from the thong on which it depended and finished dressing. As I fastened my knife about my waist, I could hear laughter and conversation coming from near Four Lodge's teepee. It was nearly dark, and the festivities were about to begin. I felt considerable nervousness, so I sat in my lodge to collect my thoughts. As I was engaged in contemplation, my mind drifted to the small bag that hung about my neck and the bits of heathen superstition placed within. I tell you this. I am not a man given to flights of fancy. It is not my custom to hear, see, or feel things that are not there. None who has ever known me in my life would tell you otherwise. And yet, as I contemplated that little pouch that was lying against my chest, I swear to you it began to grow warm. My head became fuzzy, my ears heard as if they were full of water, my forehead began to ache, and my heart beat rapidly. I became weak and fancied that I could actually feel tiny movements within the bag. I fell to my back on the floor of the lodge, and my body began to tingle. I began to see visions on the inside of my eyelids, visions of shimmering faces, my uncle, my father, my mother, friends from my childhood. The face of Four Lodges are his, Broken Feather, woman who casts a big shadow, No Thumb on his hand, and others that I did not know. They were fleeting, flickering faces, but as real as staring into a looking glass. And they were smiling. I feared them not. After a few moments of such, the faces left me, and I could discern a pulsing or coursing feeling from the earth beneath where I lay, as if the ground itself were conducting energy into my body. Startled, I leapt to my feet and stood swaying for balance, gasping for breath, while the muscles in my chest rippled and fluttered like small birds beneath my skin. After some time, I caught my balance and the sensations wore off, to be replaced by a feeling of fullness and power that my words cannot describe. I knew then, in my heart of hearts, that something inside me had come to the surface, had ripened to fruit, had left a dormant state and gained release within me. It was nothing I could have called forth, but had come when the time was right, and I realized I would never again be quite the same. I also knew that had it not been for these people that I had so recently thought of as grunting heathens, it might never have come at all. In an effort to remain in contact with at least some of my normal self, I stretched my body to full height, then crouched and moved through the flap of the lodge and into the night, more aware than I had ever been. Incidents Among the Savages can be found in e-book and e-audiobook format in a number of places, including Amazon and Audible. I'm David R. Lewis. Thanks a lot for dropping by Theater of the Mind.